Hey guys, what's up? Kyle with Kimmel's Cards again. Just gonna run through a quick order I'm getting ready to send off for grading. So I'll talk through it as we go here, but I'm not gonna sit here and blab too much about it. So all this is PC, and some of it's not super high value. This is a William Contreras rookie card. It's a Scope Prism. It's just kind of a cool card, and I don't have a lot of his rookie cards that are like gradable. So thought it'd look nice in a holder. I'm going to send all these into CGC. So as you can see, I kind of gone away from, I used to put tape on these to help them pull them out, but I think it was just PSA that came out with saying they don't want that. So Trio Tops Now, one of his early ones. Actually, a few more Panini cards when I sat down and, you know, kind of, I guess I don't even want to say curated the order. I guess I have a few more Panini cards than I really thought. I was sitting down and putting them in order, kind of, and entering them into the system to send. I was like, oh, kind of surprising. So as I go through here, I'll actually edit it to show you like an expected grade or a guesstimate of a grade. Some of this is because I mean, I want to post some of this for the purpose of also just having a little documentation and showing the cards off. It's kind of hard to see through the filter or through the sleeves a little bit, but you can tell like most of these are in pretty good condition. So there's not really any problems with many of them. Leroy Butler rookie. Like I said, this is all for PC order. I'm not gonna flip any of these cards. At least it's not the intention. You know, obviously everything can change, but this is actually a kind of a neat card, and it's, from what I've seen, it's really hard to get in really good shape because it's got the black edges. So this one is in really nice shape, and there's not really any nicks or dings on it or anything. So I guess we'll find out. But you can see this card's a little bit off center, but other than that, it's pretty good shape. So a little bit of glare, sorry. But yeah, the left right on that one's a little off, but I think it's kind of within the parameters. New card scoops. So got a few of these. I think I've said, if you've watched any of my videos in the past and brought this topic up, I actually am eventually going to put this whole set together. I just think it's kind of neat. It's just pausing, buying other things, and going after this, you know. So 63 Tops, 1962 home run leaders. This card in good shape. It took me a really long time to get. And if I was going to tell you, I mean, I actually bought one of these one time and it had like a giant crease in it, and you couldn't tell on the picture, and I sent it back. I tend to not send cards back a ton, but if there's like a big giant crease in it that was pretty clearly not visible in the picture, I will. So Adley Rutschman autograph from Leaf. I think it's 2020. I can't remember offhand, but 2019. So before he was even in the bigs, and it's just kind of a nice card. I think it'll look good in the holder, and I think Adley will come around a little bit better next year. I'm assuming there was, you know, a little bit of sophomore regression, but Evan Carter rookie. This is a Throwback Thursday. This is actually from this year, obviously. The 2000 Bowman Field. This is actually the image variation. So this is not the base card. I have the Ellie and the Sal Frelick, I think, as well. There's several of these, but this is the image variation. It's in pretty good shape. I think there's maybe a tiny touch on one of the corners, but it's pretty tiny. So we'll see how that goes. This card I'm pretty interested to see how it grades, because I bought this card. Like I said, I don't send much for cards back, but it's hard to tell right here, but there's actually a little bit of the, and I'm not going to do it because I don't like playing with the card, but there's actually a little bit down here in the corner, and the glossy part of the paper will actually peel up. So like if I put it in wrong and it's not pressed down, it'll actually kind of like peel up a little bit. So it could come back a 1, it could come back a 3. I don't know. We'll see. That's probably about the only one that I don't. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say that. This card, I have no idea either. This is a Churio die cut auto, on card auto from Panini, and it's just, who knows what it's gonna get. I mean, you can't really see major issues with it, but I don't know how nitpicky they get with die cuts and stuff like that. I'm assuming, it's a complete guessing game on that one. I mean, if it gets an 8, I wouldn't be surprised. If it gets a 10, I'd probably be more surprised. But some of these cards, like this one's pretty good shape. I would expect this to get a 10, but you just never know. It looks good, but the centering could be off, and you would just never know. Prince Fielded rookie card. So another nice Hank Aaron, and if you kind of noticed, I tend to alternate a little bit of the modern and vintage, just because I don't know why, but changes up their eyes maybe a little bit as far as the graders go. Yeah, Devontae Adams. This is an orange. I actually tried to buy this off a guy one time, and the comps were like $20. I think it was like a SGC 9.5, and it was like $20. Or the comps, and I offered him $20, and he had like 70 on it at a card show, and he like was a complete prick about it. And I was like, well, thanks. I'll never be back to your table, because I see him every time I'm at the card show that I go to in Madison. So, but this is a Topps Chrome Black. I just bought this. Looks really nice, and I actually cracked this out of an uncirculated case just to be, I don't know, just because I'm curious. But it looked really nice. It's a really nice photo, nice image. Like I said, it's a nice. Everything, there's nothing wrong with it. So, and that chrome finish is super nice. So, Ohtani rookie card. If you go back and look at my lives, my son actually was breaking a plaster of Gallery from 18 and hit this. So pretty fun. So that'll end up going in his collection no matter what it gets. So 2 of these. Tyler Black. I was actually at this game, and it was a lot of fun. It was the game that they got in the fight with the Rays, I believe. Abner Ray. It was early in the year, I think. So I think those will both get. Those both should 10 up. I bought quite a few of them to make sure I would get ones that were 10s, but we'll see. Rising Infernos. This is just a cool card. As you can see, a lot of these cards are trio cards, and this I actually got on a break, and I'm hoping it'll come through and look good when I get a 10 and get it displayed here. So this is the rookie short print from Series 2. I've sent a lot of different stuff. This is not going to get a 10, I don't think. I don't think the edges are completely perfect, but there's not a ton wrong with it. It's like kind of looks like maybe they're a touch fuzzy. So like a 9.5 probably. Doesn't matter. It's a PC card. So these acetate cards are kind of interesting because there might be a tiny ding on it, and it's kind of hard to tell if it's what they're gonna do with it. So I've never sent an acetate card in. This was one of the nicer ones and the ones that I wanted in a case. So I figured I'll send that one in and go from there. Let's just see how it's kind of a see how it goes type thing. So Bobby Witt Jr. auto. CGC's got a special right now. It's only $9, I think, $8 or $9 for grading. So, and then my kids are yelling at me. Why always the last 3 cards, 2 top slivings, those should get a 10 as well as those. So let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. I'll let you know when I get the results back and everything else.